Pariah's friend?
I am not Pariah's friend.
I hear he's
Hold on,
Pariah's
what?
brother-in-law.
What?
Wow.
Well, that's don't shoot the messenger. Something I've heard.
And sorry, Loki.
Yeah, I can't believe you have to be family with that guy. That sucks.
Okay, I think. Okay, I think Roll 20 has finally decided to behave.
Everybody hear the music?
No,
Alright. No.
No,
I'm showing its paws.
always on.
We started over.
There we go.
Born.
Alright, nice.
Oh, my. Where are you, hard drive? Hard drive.
I know you're here. I can sense your presence.
Yeah, it's. No, it's. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, it might. Output. File. Setting. Out. Well, I think I'm streaming, but I'm not recording, so somebody please make sure that I go and transfer the stream tonight so we don't lose it.
I'm attempting to watch it. It said there was a network error that didn't be on my end, though. My internet's been.
Yeah, mine's been weird too today.
Yeah, I know.
I was
Thank you.
about. Thanks for saying that, because that reminds me. I just want to give a heads up to everybody here. If I just suddenly leave during stream, that's not because I actually left out of sheer disgust of our talk. It's because I think they're doing service on my internet line somewhere, because it seems like every night at around like 12 or 1 o'clock, my internet just goes out for about 30 minutes and
Yeah.
comes back up again.
Okay. Thank you, Loki. Thank you. That's been happening to me too. So, same.
Okay, so everybody, all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
let-
if you, I was just on the phone with fucking Comcast, dude, like 3 days ago for 45 minutes trying to figure this out. So
Yeah.
if that happens, guys,
Wait.
if I get kicked out or whatever, just wait for me. I'll definitely try and be back as fast as I can.
Hold on. Let's make sure somebody has like cell phone numbers for everybody.
I
Reed
have,
got it. It's fine.
I have it for Loki. I have it for Reed, so that might be having issues.
Nice.
Fine.
Awesome. Cool, guys. All right. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else, anybody? Does anybody have anything that they want to say, add?
Currently, do you want me
Before...
to?
Oh, we already did all this. Yeah, I guess we need to do sound.
Yeah,
My
so
bad.
I just need our talk to speak.
Hello, hello. Hello. Testing, testing.
Okay, great. Our talk, just to give you a heads up. Since female dragonborn lay eggs, they definitely have cloaca. So you do in fact have a cloaca. Nato, can you speak?
What?
Okay.
I mean, that checks out.
1, 2.
Love it.
Test 1, 2. Loki is green. Test 1, 2.
Nato.
Lies.
Yes.
Eric?
Say lyric.
Yes.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Are you talking to me?
Hey!
Hello.
Hey, Reed.
How you doing? My long lost friend, Lyric, come to say hi to me. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello.
Rex.
Testing. 592379.
Fire tricks. Fire.
Yeah.
Riggs is in a mood today.
I'm sorry, I am in a mood. I apologize. I had
The
Like that
ADD
man's
is
coffee.
strong.
Okay, say it one more time.
We've infected him.
Testicle. Testic.
Oh, God.
Oh my
1,
god.
2.
I already fixed her just now. I saw what you said.
It's
Okay.
cone.
Oh, God.
That juice.
Not again.
A big lump of knobs.
Oh man. So,
Told y'all I should have gotten that corn slushy.
We should get that kid to come and play D&D with us on a session. Just one session, just to give him a
Oh
one shot.
god,
We'll make him a
Meant to
corn
see.
character. It'll be great.
But Alex,
that
we
kid's
already
way
did look
way too famous now.
Back your voice, Rock Seeker.
Yeah.
how's the music. Okay.
I would love for
Okay.
someone to play him and just cuss us out. Like, I've been here for 4 fucking months.
Oh, we should get like Samuel L. Jackson. Just
Oh
like
my
curse
God.
everybody out, like
These
you
motherfucking
motherfucker.
goblins in this
Testing,
motherfucking
testing,
cave.
testing.
Exactly.
Testing.
Right.
Holy shit.
Poor Jason.
You guys are funny.
Harley, let him go, baby. He doesn't like to be held like that. I know.
Boppity-beep-beep, blah blah
Don't
blah
hold
blah
him like that. Harley, lay down.
Okay, we're all good.
Lay down and watch your movie, or I'm gonna put you back in the living room.
Probably some boss goblin
30
that's like
minutes.
Megamind. He's just there waiting for us to come and confront him. We're just nicking around.
Yeah, you know what? I totally picture some Megamind type character just hanging out with Rockseeker going, "This is totally unprofessional. Where are they?" You know, like when
We're
time when
torturing
Titan
you
show
for
up to the
months.
meeting.
Man, why is the stream so much louder than the actual thing? It's weird.
Because your sound settings are different.
I think it's Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch is acting up. I'm trying to get it to let me watch the stream, and it's just
Watching it.
keeps loading and pausing and loading and pausing.
Also,
It
I
might be
don't
my
know if-
internet.
I don't think this is picking up on the stream, but yeah, Ankh, you are actually a bit robot-y and like crackly a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's that bad, but your quality's definitely down a lot.
He is. Yeah, I'm
Up
barely
until-
hearing her though.
No, it's like my internet keeps fluctuating. I'm looking at a little signal on Discord, and it keeps going from 1 red bar to 3 green, and then 1 red bar
Yeah.
and the 3 green, back and forth, back and forth.
It's the
Ah.
Russians.
Is your husband playing something?
I have a hardline connection. It shouldn't be impacting me.
I feel like everywhere they're just doing work on the lines or something.
Yeah.
Now it's back to green.
Upgrades or something. Yeah, it's been weird. It's been weird here too.
Y'all,
We'll try our best tonight and see how it goes.
they are recommending that you look up bad dragon toys. That will
No,
the dragon
no,
porn looks
don't
like.
do it.
No.
First of all, we do
No.
not. Okay, we're streaming, so I can't say the things that I think, but no,
Ha.
don't look them up. No, just don't. Just don't. And that's not a warning from me. That's like, let me show you some
Yeah.
different companies.
Really don't.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't give Bad Dragon your money, guys. Just
No,
don't.
don't give them money. Just go look at what they offer. Apparently, it's very correct anatomy of a dragon. Hello,
Oh my.
Jason's tail.
This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Harley,
So
hey baby.
maybe there is that.
Dragons and sex.
Dungeons and
Oh.
Dragons and dicks.
I mean,
oh my.
That's why they made Dungeons and Dragons, is so that you could, you know.
Sex
dragon.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay,
Oh
go
my.
lay down.
I didn't
And
sign up
watch
for
the-
this.
No, ma'am.
Excellent.
I'm
S&M
playing
and
D&D.
D&D.
You know that. Go lay down.
My god, okay.
Go lay down. Yes, ma'am.
That's why she said don't Google it.
Yes,
Oh.
Loki, you especially should not.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Don't give them the attention, guys. Like, seriously, just don't.
This is from
they sell grown-up
Guys?
toys.
Oh no.
in
Welcome to tonight's D&D session.
dragon.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Don't put that on stream.
Good lord.
I did.
Extra large, huh?
Apparently.
Why is the extra large not painted? That's my question.
That is the only question you have?
Yeah, kinda.
Lucky. I've been to some dark places on the internet. I stopped having questions a long time ago.
My question is,
She has a question.
what is the reference of scale? I mean, like, what size
Oh
is
yeah,
the small?
we need a
If you
banana.
order the extra
No,
large, it comes in
no.
like an 8-foot tall box.
Y'all, can we move on? This is coming
No.
from me. Can we move on? This is coming from me of all people. Like, I will discuss this in great detail, but I can't right now because there's an 8-year-old in my lap.
Of course.
So,
I'm concerned because you are the voice of reason.
Well, that's how
Yeah.
much I dislike that company. So, there's that.
All right. Is our sound check good?
Yeah.
How's it sound
Yes.
on stream? Everything good?
Yeah.
Ma'am?
Okay. All right. I guess I will go ahead and
Magpie.
do the intro then, if we're ready. Are we ready to go?
Lay down and watch a movie now. then
All
I'm gonna jump back in the
right.
Now. Lay down now.
With several urgent tasks laid before them, our party decided it could use a relaxing evening before embarking. A few drinks, a few laughs, a chance to get to know a little bit more about one another. As for what made the guttural scream sound from the fireplace, or investigating deeper into the townmaster's wants with our talk, or what happened to Mr. Rockseeker, and is he even still alive? And is the zombie horde that's scurrying beneath the town in immediate danger? These could all wait, for it was story time. Now, what the fuck is up with that?
I love it.
I love you, Sato.
This sounded a lot like a Christmas Carol when it first started. and
I
was like,
know,
10
it was
minutes.
really good. All right.
Sato, you're great. Riggs, eventually I'm going to have dreams of this background music.
I know.
Ah,
It's so good,
Already?
though. It's perfect. All
No
right.
complaints. This is fine background music.
I'm not
Vibes.
complaining.
Yeah,
It's
nice,
just
nice.
more of like a
No vibes.
yeah. I'm definitely going to be hearing this in my dreams.
The band
No
only knows
brain cell,
one
just
song.
vibes.
It's true. It's the cat over on the chair. All right. As we return back to our session here, the game seems to be going well. Everybody cheerful, feeling very, very good from the alcohol consumed, the unknown alcohol being consumed, I should say. While a falcon hops around on the table and a little fiery cat scurries around the room at the moment, is asleep on a chair, seemingly meant for some kind of a bard or musician or entertainer. So, what we're going to do from here is since we all got to go, we all got to take our turns. We all asked some great questions. We were asked some great questions. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change this up a little, and we're not gonna go the whole session doing this, but we're gonna do a little bit here before we end this this little talk. And what we're gonna do is we're all gonna roll. We're all gonna pick a rock. The person that gets the lowest, that chooses the red rock, there is a group discussion as to a question
Oh no.
asked to them. So, my friends, as Toblin presents the bag once more, walks around the table, opens the very large bag up, and begins to distribute the stone. So, please, if
You're
you would.
muted, Jay.
Problem? My roll 20 is not loading.
Lyric,
Oh, no.
you're muted.
Let me try
Yeah.
quickly
Or
rebooting
not.
my computer
Okay.
to see if the darn thing will start cooperating.
Hey. now-
Sure, you
It will
got it.
take about 30 seconds.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
BRBs.
Give Alka a second here. Is she
I
the
got
only
it.
one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got a nat 20.
I know, I saw that, man.
I only
Imagine if this was
rolled.
like.
Fifth.
Oh, there's
There's no
no
five.
fifth. Yeah,
Roll, Sato.
So roll.
And look. And
Chicks when she gets back.
Uh-oh.
Nice, Sato.
Oh.
nice, 19. So right now,
Looks like it's gonna be Talia's turn.
or Trix, depending. Probably
Trix.
Talia. Ha ha ha! I love you, Ray. I love your logic.
Avoid.
Well,
Avoid.
look at it this way. We can't come at you about Mael again.
It's true.
Oh, but we will.
Shut
Sato,
up,
we need to
Sato.
learn this tune.
Do we?
Like, we need to learn this tune and like rock it out. Like,
There you go.
like make it all like do palm mutes and
Yeah, I could do a metal version of this.
you could totally. I know you could.
Yeah.
Now, what we'll have to do is we'll have to get permission from the guy that wrote this, and I will find out who that is. I don't have it on the top.
Oh,
of my
maybe.
top of my head.
Although you can do cover songs, so
You
it
could,
would
but-
technically it would just be a cover. You just have to not claim it to be yours, right?
I know he probably wouldn't mind if we were like, "Hey, we want to rock this out and use it in D&D. Would you mind?" He probably wouldn't mind if we asked him. Most people
No.
don't. Just give them that respect, you know, at least to ask him. I understand how that is being a musician and stuff. Like, it's hard.
I apologize.
Yeah,
I missed whatever just happened.
No worries, no worries.
Nothing. We're just waiting for Trix to come back.
Sato, I know you could figure this
Okay.
out probably in a second.
Are
I
we
could
still?
too.
Are we
Oh,
still
yeah.
waiting for Trix to come back?
Those would be easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to get storms, so I'm gonna go put my car under the carport. I will-
Yeah, you got it. Wow, this is a fucking D&D night is like
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
don't be
back in,
sorry.
like,
It's just
3
there's a
minutes.
lot of stuff, like the internet and like all kinds of bad.
Okay, I
Horrible connection.
rebooted, but
Oh,
no, it's
good.
not loading at all.
It's not loading at all.
Like, nothing is loading. I
What
don't
the
know what
heck?
the fuck the problem is.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Discord took fucking forever.
Oh, no.
Do use your
Google's
phone's-
not loading.
use your phone's hotspot.
Hold on a
I
second.
don't have wireless set up on my desktop.
Yeah, let's give it like 5-10. I'm sorry, guys. I know we want to get.
No, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait.
No.
It's
Unc,
loading,
don't worry about
but
it.
it's slow. Let me see if I can get in.
It's okay, Unc. Yeah. Do your
Come
thing.
on.
Probably. It's
not your
probably
fault.
like Jay's talking about getting storms. It's probably the weather.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, all kinds of shit's
Never-
happening tonight.
I had fucking thunderstorms going on outside and had 0 issues.
Okay.
I think I heard Trix come back in, so I got on my phone so that. I
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
to-
Take your time, guys. Like I said, there's no rush. We'll get there.
As the damn thing can load so I can roll dice, I can work with it.
Just have Reeves roll for you.
I could.
Uh,
Or you could roll your die.
I want to
Why don't you roll?
see.
Unc, grab a d20. Grab one of your d20s and roll it. Tell me what you get. You have to be honest.
I don't trust her.
On camera
That
one.
laugh.
On camera one.
That laugh, not trustworthy.
She laughed. I know.
Actually,
no, my desk is
you-
not clean enough for that. Come on, old money.
I trust you, Unc. You got to be honest, though.
Yes, the thing is, I feel bad if I lie when people are, like expecting honesty. It just
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to launch a speed test
Yeah. Do your thing.
from Ookla to see if I can get the damn thing to tell me what the fuck is wrong with my internet.
What the fuck is up with that?
What the fuck is up with the internet?
What's the internet, guys?
Oh boy.
Are you talking about the Warlock Network?
The Worldwide Warlock Network. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah,
There's
I'm gonna
another
go
Jamie
glance- I'm gonna go glance at the router because it's still not loaded on Roll20. I will be back. If I disconnect, you know what.
Okay. I'm safely under my neighbor's carport. You know how I normally have to go stay at Onk's house because her internet is better than mine? Maybe she needs to come to my house.
uh, welcome to our communications cafe called Worldwide Wizards. For 10 silver, you can connect to anybody you would like with your very own wizard who can use sending.
I don't know sending, so
Maybe we should bring
It's
Frankie
free
up
on nights
here,
and weekends.
I think maybe he might know sending. Possibly. Maybe.
Do not put sanding in my hands. Do not fucking do it. I know what sending can be done in the wrong hands. I've seen it. I've witnessed what sending can do in the wrong hands, and I will abuse it.
Hey,
By the way, that is a bard spell. By the way,
it is a
sending-
bard spell, but it's a 3rd level spell, and I didn't want to waste a 3rd level spell on sending. you know?
All right. I'll tell you what. While we're sitting here, there's a couple
Yeah,
of things. Sorry.
Get on your phone. Yep. What?
Goofy.
What were you gonna say? Reese?
Goofy. You better be falling asleep, young lady.
There's a coldness, Loki, beside you that you feel. It's chilly. It's just noticeable to you,
Oh no.
coming from Sato's direction.
Sato's whiskey's gonna eat us. He's gonna freeze to death.
I'm too drunk to care, even if I did notice. And
Oh
I'm
god.
I'm sitting next to him too. I'm just like, I'm happy. I'm having a good time. I'm surrounded by people
You'll
that
have
are.
blue dots on you, which is still concerned.
That's enough.
Another thing,
No.
Loki,
You can't be on my camera, Harley.
as you sit here, for some reason your mind kind of wanders to that message that you seem to have written yourself about not forgetting.
Bless you.
And we'll wait for Trickster.
If you're wondering why I said that, Reese sneezed.
About what? Okay, the name that's pretty. Very good.
Really, Reeks?
How many cat meows he's got?
You could at least cycle different cat meows. There you go.
My goodness.
One excited pussy.
Sato, banned. You were banned for life.
Oh, you were about to say it. I just beat you to the punch.
Send him to jail. No trial. Jail.
It's not an excited pussy, it's an angry pussy. You never want to get close to an angry pussy.
Again.
I'm sorry.
Power cycling her router.
I.e., she turned it off, back on again.
Yes, but power cycling sounds
Well.
better. You turned it
There's
on?
so much shit in this book, Reeks.
I know, there's so much, man.
Well,
There's
why don't
so
you clean
much.
it out? Why did you get shit on your book?
I love that book. That's probably I love Volo's, but that one that you have is probably my favorite.
Well, that's the go-to.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need I'm looking at Amazon again, and they're all on sale, so that's kind of a problem.
They're all on sale right now? Damn.
Yeah, the hardcovers are
Yeah.
like 25
How much?
bucks.
That's cheap. I was getting mine for like 30. So
I got
that's really good.
Volo's 47% off.
Oh, you got Volo's? Volo's
I'm
is
looking at it. I'm
fantastic.
looking at it.
That's probably my favorite out of all of them. Well, aside from the other one. But I love Volo's, man. I also like, well, the Monster Manual's very good also, but.
Volo.
Oh, can we just say on stream, even though it'll date it, RIP Robbie Coltrane?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Indeed,
Thank you for
Robbie
everything.
Coltrane. Thank you for everything
And,
that you did for us, sir.
Fuck Putin.
In the same fucking sentence.
Do I need
What a-
sandwich bars? Or
What an
Tasha.
amazing soul Robbie Coltrane was.
Mm-hmm.
What a kind,
Tasha's-
gentle soul. Tasha's
Big-
is very good. I don't have that one yet.
Big
I
quote
love
going around right now is,
Yeah,
what is
have
it?
it in the
I'll not,
compendium.
We
I'll
do,
not
yeah.
be
Thank
here sadly, but Hagrid will. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Compendium.
it's 50 years from now, they'll be watching this movie. I won't be here, but Hagrid will.
Yes.
That's what he said, yeah, about his kids. What's this what compendium is it?
Sorry.
Lyric, what compendium were you talking
The
about?
Tasha's. Tasha's is
Oh.
in our compendium on Roll 20.
Yeah, but it's hard to use the Roll20 books.
Puss in Hoots. It's funny.
Now, another saying is, you mess with the tail, you get the claws. Yes, but the tail is a woman, the claws is the bird. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Also, Fries. The other, some other good, really great books that we are going to use in this campaign here. I just haven't yet. Is all of the Game Master's books. So if you go on Amazon and you look up the Game Master book of, you'll find, I think there's 4 books total. There's the Game Master's book of random encounters, Game Master's book of non-player characters, and then the Game Master's book of like traps, puzzles, and dungeons, I think. And those are fantastic as well. Like I have not implemented them into our campaign yet, but I am very soon putting stuff from them in because it's just awesome. Some of the stuff in there is just too good. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Tasha's,
Those are really good.
Polo's, and Xanathar's guide.
yeah, Xanathar's is really good too. I have that one as well.
And I think that'll be helpful.
Why get it though if you're gonna have it online?
Says that like
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I like my hard copy books.
Does it have this nice library shelf I need to fill out?
Oh, here, Fries, check it out. Here, I can do this. I'll show you this. As soon as Discord loads up on my phone. What is going on today with the internet? Damn Russians.
Damn.
everything's
mean-
breaking. I could use garbage. I could Hawk apparently dead.
So
Greeks,
apparently
we don't blame
Russian,
the Russians. We
Russian
blame the
interference
Putin.
is down compared to prior to the invasion. I think the
Would we maybe not talk about this on stream?
why not?
There's my collection, Fries.
That's awesome. See, that's what I want. Okay, you got
You can see
We have
the
so
binders.
many
and-
tabs.
I have so
Tabs in
many
the
tabs,
books.
bro. There are so many. Like the Volos and the Monster Manual, dude. Like I swear, I don't even know why I tabbed it at this point because there's a tab on like every other page. It's quite ridiculous. Yeah. There's my potion bottles. A couple
So
of
she
them that I'm gonna
finally
start
gets
making.
powder to the power cycle, and now her computer won't connect to it at all.
Oh no! Do you guys want to? What do you guys want to do?
Hold on.
This- Okay.
It's fully power cycled. Just try rebooting her
All right.
computer. What happens is then we'll talk about it.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Headset in.
Because I can totally segue this session into our Halloween session, if needed.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to miss that either.
No, I wouldn't either. That's what I mean. So we'll have to see how this goes and stuff. Do you see my cool hourglass there, Fries?
If she has
I
to,
do.
maybe she can join via her phone,
That'd be cool.
and she just
I was
won't be in
telling
roll
her to
20.
get on her phone. Yeah.
It's a 28-minute
Hourglass?
hourglass. Yeah, the snake. It's kind of all the way on the left.
Because
Oh my God.
Bird and the-
We have a trick.
How's
You're
it
not
going,
talking
girl?
in-
Hello.
there?
Oh, you're mute.
What the actual fuck, guys?
Hey, we can actually hear
So
you.
what's
a
going
bit.
on? Are you okay?
I think so. I think the internet it needed the proverbial bitch slap, to be honest.
I gotcha. Sometimes that's necessary.
I power cycled it. It took for fucking ever for the actual internet part to finish activating. And meanwhile, I'm waiting on my computer, trying to fight with the hotspot on the phone and the iPad to see if that's an option.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I go to glance at the other room to see, is the internet still cycling? And no, the internet lights are on. Why the fuck don't I still have signal? So I rebooted the damn PC, and now it's fucking cooperating.
That's great. All right.
Although I don't have music.
Okay, well here, I can change that.
And honestly, as much as I love the music, I will live if I don't have music.
Hold on.
Let me test to see if I can fucking roll now.
You rolled an
Okay.
11.
Do you have music?
There we go. All right, we're good. Huzzah! Fuck you, internet.
How are we feeling about the music? Do we have it?
Yes.
Perfect.
Just that should not have been necessary. None of that should have been fucking necessary. Ah! Also, why the fuck does it say Puss in Hoots?
Because
Did Sato do that? Did Sato?
Why do I always get blamed?
That is your
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Considering Talia was explaining it, I'm pretty sure it was Talia who did it.
I did not.
Okay, so
Watching.
Miss Talia.
Nope.
Talia Lachey.
I do apologize for that brief interlude into fighting with my goddamn fucking internet.
That's okay, we'll just edit that part out.
You say that like
Actually-
we have an editor.
Weird. I
I-
think this house is haunted, you guys.
I would say that we should just edit all the parts with you in it out.
Only if we also take yours.
All right.
I mean, I'm not objecting to either.
Okay.
Are we all back? Are we good?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
all good.
game-wise, I'm definitely good. I'm just testing to see if my other shit I
So-
usually do.
Like, I know that we haven't really gotten started yet. Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Have you ever had that moment where, like, you're sitting in a room or whatever, and this a really, really strong fragrance hits you, all of a sudden out of nowhere, and then disappears?
Every time
Like-
I fart.
Dude.
God, I love you, dude.
I'm sorry, that was too obvious.
It's
That
the
was too
same
obvious.
With PTSD, I get that quite frequently.
No,
actually,
you're gonna
so.
laugh your ass off. I don't even know how this makes any sense at all, but I swear, for like 2 seconds, I smelled like boiling hot dogs, like right beside my fucking nose
You
for
having
like
a
2
stroke.
seconds. Now it's
Um,
completely gone. What the fuck is up with that?
From my understanding, it's the neuron in your head.
www.signsofastroke.com.
Yeah, signsofastroke.com. Jeez.
Wait, what?
It's just like a misfire in your
Reasons
brain. It's not a big deal.
Just do that,
Anywho,
you're,
can we please get back to the DM?
That was very odd.
You're,
Anyway.
you're reminiscing about some hot dogs.
He really misses those hot dogs, you guys.
Oh, a trick
I told
I
Chris,
found.
if I start seizing, you'll know what's up.
Here's a hack for everybody. If you nuke your hot dog wieners in the microwave, get a paper towel, soak it in water, lay it on top of them, and they actually turned out kind of steamed like you boiled them.
Weird, man.
So
All
it's
right.
called
There's a bachelor hot dog tip for everybody.
called an olfactory hallucination. Phantasmia makes you detect smells that aren't actually there.
That was so weird, dude. For real. Like, I swear to God, it was like... Anyway. Very weird. All right, so Talia, with that being said, you rolled the lowest, so you get the red rock.
Red rock.
So everybody gets to discuss a question to ask Talia. And Toblin sits here. He kind of, he was rather standing behind, kind of in between Loki and Artok. He's kind of, has his head down and kind of looking over at Talia with his mouth shut. He's not saying anything. Has no recommendations as of yet.
I have a recommendation.
Hazel,
Who are your parents?
I would second that.
that's a great question.
You talk about them,
Lyric
but you
Lyric
haven't
just kind of
actually-
smirks and leans back in her chair.
But you haven't actually. You haven't said who they are.
Thought she
I said
did
there-
last week.
Oh, did you? Oh, well then, let me rephrase the question. You talk about them like they're powerful, but I don't think I've heard about these types of, well, the way you speak about them, they seem to be gods. I have, in my travels and very limited knowledge of gods around this land, I haven't even heard mention of these gods.
Is this a question that we can all agree on, or
Yes.
Yeah.
is this okay?
Sorry, I didn't mean to like take over there, but
No, it was a good question. Good question,
I
Hazel.
think that's a brilliant question for y'all to ask her. Why don't you tell them more about your parents, Talia?
That what we're-
Any objections?
Zasira kind of looks from Lyric over to Talia.
Okay then. So my king, I consider my father, is one of the gods of death.
Kirk just kind of quietly looks over at you like the fuck,
Egyptian, where
doesn't say anything.
where is that?
Very, very distant. And is, strangely enough, my father's goddess.
Which kind of morning? The sun coming up or the sad?
Dad. Morning.
Really? That's
Hi.
how you ask that?
That's sweet.
Yes, that is how she asked that. Fuck you.
It's sweet.
It is.
No, it is cute. I just wanted to make comment about it. Okay, well. That didn't answer exactly what I wanted, but
Can I say something? Why
Please,
don't you elaborate on how they came to be your parents?
That's an excellent question.
thank you. Yes, are you also a type of otherworldly being like they seem to be?
I am not. I gain rescue and rape.
Rescued you from what?
Village, inconvenient, racist, scared.
Trix just kind of blinks.
I don't know how much further we can go, but do you remember when they took you?
Oh,
Or took you in?
I was. Because of the way I looked, they thought I was cursed. Headman said the only way to kill me, they were going to sacrifice me to their god of death. And my mother stepped in and asked my father to save me. And I became like him. And instead of accepting me as sacrifice or where else, he decided that
Okay.
Wow, Talia. Seems there's more to you than...
Meets the eye.
you could say. Things aren't always what they seem, huh, Talia?
Blue ones in disguise.
So, are we satisfied with Talia's answer?
I would say so.
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right.
Copeland,
Wow,
I think we need more drinks.
I think so. I think that's a great. You know what?
Yes.
I'd like more of the strawberry stuff.
Of course, Trix. Of course. Let me. He kind of goes to the back. You've seen him this walk a couple of times now. Pulls a key out, looks around. Says, takes the key, puts it in, leaves the key in the thing, opens it up, takes the bottle out. You can see it's beautifully decorated, filigree kind of metal, silver around the top where the cork would be.
Oh. I'm Lyric's gonna kind of watch him for a minute.
Sure.
I just remembered something. Lyric's
Yes,
just remembered
yes.
something.
Okay.
Lyric's gonna watch him for a minute, and then. So, Toblin, did you get this concoction from the gnome in the woods too, or? But as she says it, she's gonna be like, "Oh wait, I forgot," and then she's gonna kind of like reach around in all her little leather pouches she keeps all over herself, and she's gonna pull out the flask that she got back from the gnome.
Lyric.
I think this is yours. You asked me
Wow.
about this.
I did. And you remembered. Oh, yeah. Oh, we lost
No.
Trix. Well, I'll tell you what. So you met him. You met our friend.
Yeah, he was quite the character.
Yeah, he is quite the character. You could say that. He is some... What did you all talk about?
He gave us some healing stuff that I used. I'm gonna look directly at Azel. That I used all of my gold to buy for our green friend over there.
Toblin looks over at Azel.
Also, he gave me some wonderful tea. We enjoyed it thoroughly. Sato drank a little bit, and
All right,
I
good.
procured some other wares from him.
Some other wares. What kind of what did you procure? Exactly.
I don't know, just something special.
Oh,
Fato's
no.
just gonna be doing like the shaking his head back and forth, like don't.
Just I'm sure, Toblin, it's something you have used in your lifetime.
I think I might have an idea, Lyric, of what you're talking about. He's the guy that I get
The guy
most of my
that you
stuff
get,
from.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So
The guy. That's the hookup, man.
That's right.
the hookup.
That's exactly right. Now, if you go back, if you go and see him again, well, I shouldn't spoil anything. Just ask him how his overly sized pet is. It'll be funny. We'll leave that for another day. Yeah, his overly sized pet. He'll laugh about it.
God, did they just kill his carrion crawler pet worm?
All right. So your drinks. No. No, it didn't. You guys didn't.
Lay down.
That's us.
It's your movie over. It's bedtime
It's
now.
hilarious. By the way, I laughed my butt off when I watched Fluffy crawl up on your chest and then like lay down.
He does this. Did you notice he
Oh,
was
man.
head rubbing on the earpiece?
Yeah, he's adorable. All right.
That is there for head pets.
So, Toblin comes out with a little clear liquid. It pours down, kind of out into a little shot glass, kind of a lyric in front of you. And as you watch, the clear liquid becomes kind of a pink, and it kind of goes into a lighter pink, into a darker pink, and then you start to see little pieces, speckles of glitter, glimmers of sparks of light, little tiny little pinholes here and there, and a wonderful smell of strawberry as he passes it around to everybody. Trix, Lyric. He says, Trix, there isn't any. It's pretty. It's free of any alcohol there for you.
Thank you.
I know you prefer. So he kind of puts him around in front of Ione and says, "Okay, let's draw another stone."
Right.
Goes back around, and if everybody would roll, please.
You still
money,
want
big
Talia
money?
to roll?
I do
even
not.
Though...
Talia
Okay.
is.
Big
Yeah.
Oh no! Who rolled a one?
Artok.
Lyric.
Artok saved me. Artok saved me.
He did save you.
Oh,
That's
you rolled
The
hilarious.
rest of us all, dude.
Yes.
All of us rolled
Yes!
8, except for Loki.
Lay down.
All right.
Well.
I believe Mr.
My chair
Artok.
leg breaks and I smash my chin on the table.
Nice. All right. The table is open to make suggestions or agree on a question for Artok. And Toblin kind of looks over across the table here at Sado.
What's that word? Do dragons have a what?
Cloaca.
No, we are
No,
not
that
asking
is not.
that.
That's not the question we're asking.
No.
Okay.
Wow, that got the
I
exact
think-
reaction I wanted.
I personally think Artok said some really interesting things about being
Scripted.
conscripted,
Yes.
and like I think we should ask more about that. Like Azel asked him about orcs, but he didn't really tell us much, and
He also hasn't
You know, he
mentioned
didn't
much
really-
about his family.
I want to
he
ask
didn't really
how
hate
he
that
got
Mael
into
guy.
teaching.
How about
I'm curious as to what exactly
What'd
he
you
was
say, Loki?
conscripted into.
I want to ask how you got into teaching. I don't see you as a teacher. You seem like a loner.
Actually, I would like to know
We
more
asked that
about
last night.
his
Okay.
family.
We asked that last time.
What are you guys gonna go with?
I vote something about family or how he wound up joining the army.
We'll let you. How about this? We let
An
Artok
army,
choose.
man.
Would you rather talk
Oh.
about your family or how you got into teaching?
No, you guys gotta pick one.
You guys, you guys he told us. I asked him why he was a teacher last week, and he literally told
Yeah,
us
Because he was conscripted and that was part of the
because he was
expectations.
conscripted.
Oh,
Yep.
Like that's how he
Fair
came
enough.
to be a teacher. But do we ask him what he was conscripted into, or do we ask him about his family?
Well, we know
How about
nothing
we
of his
ask about
family.
his childhood? That would kind of sort of cover both.
Or why he
Good
left
one.
home to come to Phandelver.
All great questions.
All great questions, yeah.
I say What led you into joining the military in the first place?
Well, when you're conscripted, you don't really get a choice. That's kind of the definition of the word.
I don't know what conscripted means, I guess.
You drafted.
Forced into the
Shanghai.
military.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Forcibly recruited.
Bound by a country to serve a certain
What I'm hearing is
amount of.
you guys want to know about why I was in the military and the conscription process.
Yes.
Does everybody agree on
that
that?
sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we'll get some of the answers to the other questions with that question, I think.
Or interested in the family.
I just want to know why he hasn't mentioned them.
I think
So
if we ask
our-
about the family, we'll figure out the why they're not mentioned.
Okay, so you guys
I'm
are
cool with
that's
either
the
one.
initial one. Okay, well, I'll go with the conscription one first. So Artok looks at the table, kind of quiet, thinking about his answer. And then he just looks up and he said, I was conscripted because we're at war. We've been at war for generations. At this point, it's expected of everybody to contribute and protect, and now it's just become our way of life. So I was part of the military, not because I wanted to, but that's just what everybody does. Everyone from cooks to artisans to teachers, we all go to war. And then we go back to doing what we do every day, just waiting for the next. So at the age of... I'm trying to remember what I wrote. Hold on.
It's okay, I've had to reference things.
Yes. So we mature faster than the rest of your kind. So at the age of 12, we all start mandatory service, learning where we, put our spears or raise our shields for 3 years, and then we go back to, our chosen professions. And I teach children up until the age of 12, and then they go to their units, and then whenever they come back, we're all ready, and we all go to war.
Is 12 the age of maturity for you?
I think if I'm remembering it right, Dragonborn are physically mature at 15. So, they're considered adults, I think. If I'm remembering, I gotta get my book. 1 second, I have it marked. But yes, that's how I've written.
Well, just like humans who get it, or go and enlist in the military at 18, they aren't fully physically mature yet.
They reach adulthood by 15 years old.
Yes. So at 12,
No,
It'd
me.
be
we're
like
able
a
to
late
do
17.
physical labor at a younger age. We're able to move and speak at younger ages than other races. So this gives us more time, but I will say the age is getting lower and lower all the time.
Stop.
Is that a good
And
enough answer?
you're at war with the orcs?
Among others. The orcs are part of them. There's also goblins and
Reeks, how much do I know about the war with the orcs going on?
Roll a history check.
Argurigs. Wait, is it this war with the orcs?
Are you referring to?
Are you referring to my conflicts with them, or just in general?
The general overall conflicts, and maybe I'd have heard something going on with the Dragonborn, but possibly not.
So with a 14, Azel, I would say your knowledge of the orcs, as far as what they might be in comparison to like Artok's people, it would be really hard to narrow that down. Your knowledge of the orcs, of what you know about Azel, is mostly from another land, not from here. Although with the 14, and you're lucky because the 14 was my DC. You do know of other lands and other battles with other orc tribes. This particular land, and this one here, I should probably clarify, Azel, that orcs from your tribe are here in this land. Obviously.
I would know this?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, you would know this probably. Brief information. You wouldn't have a lot. You would have very subtle information, probably along your journeys through your networks that we'll talk about later. You would find out. You would have found out that there are indeed. And
well, I wasn't specifically looking for information about my tribe.
I know.
Yeah.
But you don't know much about his stuff. No, you don't know much. There's very little information about his dealings with the orcs or whatever orcs he's dealing with, rather.
Yeah. So. I was just curious, but I will say I'm very sorry that you've had to go through that, and that your people, that my people, are not ones to sit down and talk things out diplomatically. I hope one day that will change.
I just look at him and I say, it's not your people who are the instigators. They're just being used.
Sounds
They just
about right.
get sent to the grinder, but they do so willingly as well. Now I just give Talia a look.
What was that face, Talia? What was that face?
Is there anything I need to expand on, or I missed? You're not sure about? All right.
Curious about, still nothing about the family.
Not the question you asked.
Looks over. Toblin kind of looks over at Trixa. A lot of us are very concealing about our families. I've noticed that as a trend around this table.
That's an out of character laugh, by the way.
All right. Great answer, Artok. How about another drink? Go ahead and try something
Please.
a little bit more spicy.
We're getting close to rolling
Lyric's just like,
Constitution
please,
checks at this
alcohol.
Yes, very close.
I'm not.
Pulls out another bottle, same as before. This one seems like it's got some burn marks around the bottom edges of it, or on the bottom of the glass. You can see it's kind of seared, little black char marks around the bottom. And as Toblin kind of puts his hand around the bottom part of the bottle and puts it on the table just for a second, and he removes it, you can see there's ash and soot all around his hand from where he grabbed the bottle. Kind of wipes it down on his pants.
Is he making us drink?
Lyric's just gonna kind of hold up two fingers. I'll take two.
Two? Oh, wow. Lyric, are you sure? Are you sure about that? All right. It's up to you. So he
we're gonna wake up
after hearing Artok talk about how their entire society is taking in his kids and giving Lyric's history, she's looking at that bottle and she's like, that is what I need. I will take two of those.
In honor of our dragon friend here, we're gonna go ahead and crack this open. You can see there's a seal on the bottom of it, Artok. It's kind of looks like silver or something was melted all along the bottom of the cork, all along the glass and the cork to kind of seal it, all around that side edge. So he kind of takes it, and he takes this kind of weird looking utensil, this tool out of his pocket. It kind of looks like a wine cork, but it's has a little leg on the bottom of it. He kind of attaches to the bottom of the metal, and then you hear a click, and he says, "All right, back up just a little bit here." This has been under pressure for a while. He kind of pops it, hits the side of it, and you hear a pop, and the cork kind of flies off and ding, 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 and rolls off in the corner and hits one of the bottles over on the bar and kind of knocks it to the side. It doesn't break; it just kind of knocks it on the side. and out of the top of the bottle, a giant flume of fire flushes up,
Ducks under the table.
and then it kind of subsides, and then there's a little bit of smoke. He says, "I told you it was a little bit spicy." He kind of everybody's glass close to him kind of pours out a little in each of the glasses, except for Trix. He kind of goes to the side,
No.
grabs just a little, pours that in there for you. He says, "All right,
I'll take a large glass.
ugh. Okay."
Let's
You
get
say
you
so.
up on that, Sato. You have to do this with me because I done fucked up. You have to do this with me, Sato.
I'll go for like 2 shots in 1 cup.
2 shots
make
in
me-
1 cup.
Don't make
Wow.
me do this alone, Sato.
All right. So,
Ride or die, man. Ride or die.
with that being said, I would like everybody to go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me,
Now,
except for
before-
Trix.
Before I drink it, I want to cool off this spicy drink.
Oh, you do?
Sato and I are.
They don't know.
I'm actually
no.
going to finally try out my
No.
whiskey stone
No.
for real this time.
You're going to derail
Riggs,
this.
since I'm
No,
doing
no,
two
it's
shots,
okay. It's okay.
Since
It's
I'm
okay.
Why
doing
ask
2
us,
shots,
please
do I
don't
have to do
start
this
combat.
at disadvantage?
Without Tobin seeing, because I know Tobin gets spooked, so we're gonna kind of sneak it out, like while
Sure.
he's pouring other people's drinks. And
Shouldn't he have to roll sleight of hand or something to
Good.
hide it?
So
No.
you're taking your pouch out, right? Of your
Yeah. and I gotta pull the sorrow stone out, and I'm gonna like dust it off on the inside of the bag, so I don't want any ashes in my drink.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure it's totally dusted off
Safe.
into the bag, nice and clean.
No worries.
And then while
Alright.
Tobin's not looking, I'm just gonna put my palm over the top of my drink and just clink.
Damn, Talia.
Was that your first or second?
And
If you guys actually knew, you would laugh too. All right.
I don't
Sato.
even know, and I already
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh man,
You're gonna
Your-
drink the souls of the damned.
your glass begins to crackle and pop the liquid inside as you drop the stone in. There is a kind of a sound coming from your glass, from the stone. But otherwise, you have a nice cold glass of alcohol in front of you here with the stone
Nice.
inside. I
Please
know, it's crazy.
All right, so I gotta look
Hey.
at Lyric with her double shots, and I'm gonna hold it up and I go
Okay, so what kind of con save do we have to make with a double shot? Just a regular
Down
con
the
save, or do we have to disadvantage?
Okay, so let me see here. Lyric and Sato. Lyric, I need a con save from just a regular con save from you, but your DC is really high. So let's see what you
Okay,
roll. Let's do that
okay.
first,
I rolled a
and then we'll go and do
Knocking
Talia.
it back,
and-
knocking it back, knocking it back.
All right.
No pain in my game.
Oh
God.
natural
Damn.
20.
Uh-oh.
Are you
Doing
kidding
all the
me
good
right
rolls.
now?
Straight down the throat. Don't
What a
make
champ.
a face. Hit the table
What a
with
champ! Yeah, that was insane.
it. Pump my
Okay.
chest.
Yeah, so lyric pounds it, man, and then pounds the cup the glass back down onto the table with a loud bang with authority, as she puts her hands to the sides, proclaiming her victory to everyone there. You are fine. You have no problems at all.
Burp up a little bit of smoke.
A little bit of burp, yeah, a little bit of smoke coming out, a little bit of heat in the back of your throat. You can feel it's got a real zing to it, Lyric. Like you almost feel almost empowered in such a way that you feel like you could take on a dragon or something. You just feel so strong.
Dragonborn.
Sato, we'll save you. We'll just wait just 1 minute for you, sir. Artok.
You know, I think I could take you in a fight right about now.
it's exactly how you feel. You feel like amped up, piped up. Artok, you slam it back, and you feel absolutely fine. Aside from being a little bit buzzed, feeling good, you have a nice warm feeling kind of traverses throughout your body, through your limbs and whatnot. And you feel very, very comfortable in the state that you're in right now. So you have saved your, you rolled a save, so good for you. Talia, with your natty 20, she is like the queen of the shot here. She just looks at everybody, closes her eyes, whoop, pinches it down. There's a little bit of smoke you could see, and a little bit of water starts to kind of condensate off of her skin, just a little on the top of her head, kind of on her shoulders, and there's a little bit of water trickle down. But Talia, you feel awesome. You feel awake, aware. You feel like you have a purpose. You know, everything has become clear to you in some way. Clearer, I should say.
I'm just gonna wink at my friend like, what's that?
Azel.
I don't like how you saved me for last.
I haven't rolled though.
Yeah. So Azel.
You haven't rolled yet,
Loki didn't roll.
I'm waiting for everybody to go through.
Yeah. Thank you. You guys rock. Azel, you take the shot, and you are instantly brought to a very nice. It looks like a meadow. There's a green field in front of you. Lots of sheep running around in this meadow, and you feel inclined to communicate with these sheep. But not on an upper level, but down on a level more suiting to what they would understand. So you get down on all fours in the bar here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll act this out.
Perfect.
Okay,
So how would you like to communicate with these sheep, Azel? These very, very odd, very fluffy white and brown and black sheep in front of you.
Hazel's literally, he's crawling on the floor. Yeah.
All right.
He sees him a little bit. He gets closer.
Remember, if they hear the opening of a zipper, they're gonna run.
Table.
And closer
Yeah.
on all fours.
Yeah.
He
Trick
looks
starts-
directly.
Wow, what a big
Yeah.
rock you're on, Azel. You're on this very large rock. It's nice and flat. You can see. Yeah.
He looks directly at. Let's say.
Our top. Please do our top.
This yellow fluffy sheep right here.
God.
Yeah. Yellow and
kinda-
fluffy indeed.
Kind of almost shiny.
It
and,
is.
um,
Yeah.
And so gets on all fours, gets like really close.
Yeah. You sense, Azel. There's an almost like an agitation that you sense from this particular sheep. It's very hesitant.
Okay.
It's very hesitant to
All right.
oblige you.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Gets really close. Really close.
Okay.
How far away is your face, like distance-wise?
Bah,
Yes.
bah,
Artok, do you respond?
Try to figure out.
bah.
Can I tell that he's like really not sure where he is?
Yes.
Clearly.
Without any checks, yeah. You
Okay.
can tell he is just somewhere else. Toblin's just laughing. He's just
I look at Toblin and then the drink we just had, and I look back and I'm like, what the fuck do you put in this stuff? Oh.
Our talk still needs to.
No, I
Loki.
did.
He did.
No,
you did, never
Loki
mind.
needs to roll.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Sorry,
the thing.
sorry.
I didn't drink it yet.
It's true. So, Azel, we're going to leave you right there for right now, my friend.
wait, I take my,
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I go over to him, I do my thing, and then I completely forgot about this. Bah!
Loki, do you respond?
Goat man.
Yes,
Does
very
Does Loki have
pronounced.
to roll first?
I'm going to see him a
Loki
very
needs to
dirty
roll
look.
first. We need to find out if Loki's going to claw back.
I'm gonna look at Loki and say, "Join me." We'll go. Oh, do a wolf howl.
Yeah, and he turns into, you kind of see this form, Azel, this kind of the sheep on this table sitting in a very odd way.
Oh god.
Very revealing way. And as he kind of starts to morph from this big fluffy sheep into kind of like a real tall, kind of like long snout, kind of like a wolf maybe. Sitting here kind of in a very odd way in this chair, kind of backwards, wearing a kilt and armor. In front
Now,
of you.
here's a question. Do I
Yeah.
think I'm a goat, or do I think I can just communicate with these goats?
You are a sheep, my friend. out
Oh,
in the
yeah,
flock,
sheep. So I think I'm a
happy
sheep.
to be there.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're communicating with the sheep, man. You're trying to find out the answers, the meaning of life. You're here because this is where the
Okay.
meaning of life is, and you need
Yes.
and the sheep have the answers. So,
All right. So I hear the wolf. I
but
hear
we're
the
gonna
wolf
we're gonna
out.
we're gonna
Yeah, that's fair. That's
we're
fair.
gonna just we'll come back to you, but we're
I'll
we're
just
gonna
back
go
up
ahead and
a
leave you
little
on the
bit.
table for now, sir.
Yep. That's
Okay.
Find out if Loki Ma's back.
So we need to do Loki, and then we're gonna do Sato last, because yeah. So
fine. Because yeah.
Stop, Luke.
so
Because
Loki,
my drink's the coolest and the most refreshing.
it's the coolest for sure. Loki,
Okay.
if you would, sir,
Yeah,
roll
okay,
me a con save.
Hold on, I didn't drink it yet. I was just. gonna
Oh,
watch
you're not
what
drinking
everybody-
yet.
I
Okay.
watched what everybody else did first.
Sure, sure.
Obviously,
Stop, Luke.
that bottle was very suspicious.
hmm
And then this guy beside me dropped something funny in his, and his started making spooky noises. So I'm a little.
Oh, and it
unnerved
still
right
is
now.
too. Yeah, you hear. You hear shit like that. It's real.
Does
It's real
anyone
crazy.
else hear it?
I would say Sato can hear it and Loki can hear it.
Just gonna look down at the bottle or the little shot glass I got, and I'm gonna look back at Toblin, look back at Sato, look back at the bottle, and then this Yahoo on the table's gonna bat me. I'm gonna be like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Bah.
Ah, what the hell? And I just throw it back.
Yes. You give him a bah.
Bah.
Give him a nice bah.
I mean, he does have goat horn.
That's why I went over.
That is excellent. So you are playing along with Azel then.
No, so I throw back the shot.
Oh, got you. Okay, perfect.
Roll.
All right, Loki. Yeah. If you would roll a con save, please, sir.
Okay, let's see here. I popped out the window. Constitution without advantage, normal.
So Loki, you throw back the shot. It feels fantastic. It's nice and warm. Kind of a cold going in, kind of warms up your gut going down. And for a second, you look around. Everybody's here that you know. Everybody is familiar to you. But then everything changes at the last minute. Once you add butter.
Everything changed.
Oh,
Damn it! I'm
what?
sorry. I had to. Everything changes in front of you. The whole area in front of you, Loki, is quiet. There's no. Sorry, one sec here. There's not much sound at all. You can hear rain. It seems like everybody went to bed for the night. And maybe somehow you kind of maybe daydreamed or had a vision or something, and in the time that you were in your vision, Loki, everybody went to bed. Nobody seems to be in the room here. The fire's out. There's a nice steady rain outside. Toblin's not here. The tables are quite clean.
I really hope
What would
this
you
is
like to do?
temporary.
So literally, I have to into myself right now.
Yeah, the whole into yourself.
Huh. I mean, it is a cold night. I guess I'm gonna get off my chair
Yeah.
and walk to the fireplace again.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, and you see in front of you. You see there's a fairly large fireplace. A little bit of fire crackling in there. Well, rather ashes at this point. No fire. Recently put out, maybe. You do notice something weird though, Loki. There's kind of a speckle of green light, kind of coming from the top of the fireplace there. Kind of, it looks like it might be around like the entrance, like the opening to the chimney, but maybe it might go up further, deeper.
I really hope I'm not doing this in real life while everybody's watching.
Oh, you
But I guess I'll
are.
crawl into the fireplace and look up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
So
is
you
the fireplace actually out?
no. So there's a little tiny fire right now in there. It's very little. There's enough room in there for him to kind of maneuver, but to him the fire is non-existent. So this will be interesting.
Oh no.
Yeah. So Loki, you see, there's green. There's kind of like a green sparkly kind of thing happening, pretty directly above and in front of you. It kind of, if you kind of got down and kind of looked up, if in the fireplace, if you kind of like looked up, straight up in maybe, and with maybe some light, you might be able to get a better look of maybe more green. You can see it's twinkling quite a bit there at the entrance.
Does Sato see him crawling in the fire?
Yes, you all do.
I'm gonna walk up to him while he's doing this, and I'm not gonna say anything to him at all. I'm just gonna grab that red cloak, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna sort of wrap it around the front of him like a bib,
Oh, nice.
like
Nice.
a baby, like a little bib, and
That's
tie it
brilliant.
around his back, and then I'm gonna walk back and sit down and just keep watching.
Sure. Loki, do you comply?
I'm going to assume that I don't even notice this is happening.
Sure. Okay, that's perfect. So you now have a
I mean,
cloak of
perfect.
fire resistance wrapped around you.
perfect dream logic. Like there's just all of a sudden a cloak here now. Like, oh, okay.
Hey, look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, cloak just appeared. By itself, there's kind of you feel it's like warm, and there's a little bit of ashes kind of to your left there, Loki, but they don't matter. Not even in the slightest. As you begin to, I guess, look up into the chimney, I would say, Loki, roll a perception check for me.
And I was about to say I'm going to ascend this chimney now. Let's see your perception.
Lightweights, all of you.
Oh, 4.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
So
oh.
you begin to kind of pop your head up and kind of look in. You can only see probably about 2 meters up, Loki, because of the little bit of ash that's in here. But I would say 2 meters is pretty far too. You could see there's a little shelf, Loki, kind of up against the backside of the inn here, the wall, up maybe a meter or so up. You could probably reach it if you stood up inside the hole here and kind of like put your hand up. You could probably reach that shelf. You could see there might be something on the shelf. It's really hard to see from your perspective, though.
I really want to see what that is. How much room is in this chimney?
Oh, good question. So, on the bottom here, you have probably about 4 or 5 feet across, and then you can stand up in it. You're pretty short, considering. So, I would say you could probably stand up in it. It's probably 4 foot high, 5 foot high. It's pretty high. And then the chimney itself above you is probably maybe 3 foot wide by maybe 2 foot, 2.5 foot, something like that.
Okay.
So you could probably squeeze in there if you wanted to. It'd be a tight fit.
Okay, well then, is there a ledge somewhere inside of the chimney where I can stand or get a hold of?
There is about a meter and a meter and a half up. There's a ledge on the inside, kind of the inside part. So if you were to kind of stand up in the chimney and then turn around and face the wall and look up, you're gonna see that there's a little ledge up there, and it's within hand's reach, arm's reach. If you stretch your hand, your arm up real tall, kind of put your fingers up there, you could probably maybe feel what's up there.
Nah, forget that. I'm just gonna shout alley-oop and Misty step up there.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Misty step it is. All right, Bruce and Misty teleport 30 feet. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So you can absolutely see the ledge. So I would say, would you like to step onto the ledge?
Exactly.
All right. You step onto the ledge, Loki. It's pretty dark up here. But there's enough room for you to kind of sit up here. It's a pretty deep little ledge. It kind of goes back to the very back of the chimney, as far as you can tell. And there's a little hook, Loki, it's kind of like driven into the side of it there, and on the hook there's something hanging. It's really hard to make out from here. And as this happens, Loki, Toblin steps in, kind of looks over at the fireplace. Hey, friend, I don't know how safe that may be. Hey, Sato, your friend looks like he maybe we should lay off the hard stuff, huh? It's my fault, of course. I take the blame for this. Maybe we could get him out of there.
I think the little guy's okay. I gave him a cloak.
Okay.
You think he's gonna get stuck in there?
No. You can tell that Toblin is fairly nervous. He's stepping over his words a lot. Seems to be very.
I don't know, guys. Maybe letting Loki climb up the chimney not the greatest idea.
Wow. I mean, we heard some pretty strange sounds from up there. You might discover something, but
I don't think he's aware enough to discover anything. Like,
all right, I gotta come over. I'm not gonna help him yet. I'm just gonna look up the chimney just to see if I can see him trying to sort of avoid that fire the best I can.
Sure.
Azel goes
Okay.
up to the anxious-looking sheep and butts him in the head.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Toblin's just looking at you and starts laughing as you're crawling around on the floor. He kind of coming at him. He's like, okay. Looks over at Sato. Loki, before Sato gets to you, I, my friend, am going to give you an opportunity here to observe the contents of the thing hanging on the hook or attempt to grab it. So those are your choices. Or you can ignore it if you want to.
I know
You're
a
the only one who
silver
knows.
Loki would 100% not grab it. So
Nice.
I'm going to grab it.
Perfect, man. Perfect. All right. Roll a.
I'm pretty
Let me see
solid
here.
logic, man.
I have this right in front of me. I should use it. I would say not a sleight of hand check because that's not quite what this is. I would say just roll me a general dexterity check, Loki.
Saving or just regular dexterity?
Just a dex check. Yeah, let's see what you get here. Let's give it a little chance. A 10. So you begin to grab at the bottom of the sack here, Loki, and it's within reach. But just as you begin to grab it, Sato kind of pops up from the bottom of the chimney there, and kind of Sato, you can go ahead and.
I'm just gonna yell. Find anything up there?
There's a sack of raspberries up here, and it's all mine.
Raspberries.
Oh my
I gotta
god.
say, you get those raspberries. Don't let them get away.
Sato! What if he eats a bunch of embers?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut to Sato for the moment. I'm sorry, Loki, for leaving you hanging like this.
Yeah.
Do you take go ahead and take your shots?
Yeah, I'll be standing over by the fireplace, I guess. Here, I brought my glass with me, and I'm gonna,
Whew.
I'm
Right,
gonna tinkle the glass
climb the
around so it's like clink, clink, clink,
chimney.
clink, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it so that the rock does. I don't swallow the rock. I just want to
course,
take
yeah.
a good drink of the
Rolls in that one, and then I want him to roll.
fancy liqueur that I got in my cup here.
So Sato, first I would like you to roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
God damn.
16. Nice
16.
roll. All right. You kind of clink around your glass a little there, Sato, and as you observe, you kind of look down in, and you see the little stone kind of clinking around there. You see that it is some kind of a crystal, Sato, now that you get a good look at it. It's kind of sitting in the alcohol, and as it's sitting in there, you can see there are little bubbles kind of forming around it, coming up from it. Pieces of would look like maybe some kind of like maybe dirt, some kind of maybe ash or something, kind of starting to get cleaned off around the outside edges of one of the corners of this crystal. And you're beginning to see, Sato, that there is some kind of light form coming from the inside of this crystal. It's very faint, very dim. But nonetheless, there is something there. And as you begin to lift it up closer to your mouth to take a sip, you begin to hear these sounds become more prominent to you. These What would you like to do?
I'm still gonna take a sip,
Okay.
and like I said, I'm gonna drink it so like the alcohol comes out, but so the rock still stays in the bottom of the glass.
Sure. And you'd like to go ahead and take a sip. You're gonna let the crystal itself touch your lip.
I'm gonna try not to let it touch my lips. So I'm just gonna try to sort of just drink the booze with the rock in the bottom.
Roll a performance check.
Performance. Oh.
It's probably wrong, but I don't know. We'll go ahead and use performance.
Wait, word. And it's 13.
So you begin to taste the very sweet nature of the drink before it starts to hit your throat, and it's very cold, Sato. The liquid contents inside that is meant to be hot, seemingly, is now cold. As you begin to take this in, and it traverses down the back of your throat, you feel it get hot and hotter and hotter and hotter in your gut, Sato, as you feel a rumbly kind of feeling. And just at the last minute, before you take the glass off of your face, the stone itself, the crystal, gets dislodged for 1 second from its stationary spot in the glass, being angled, and slips down on the glass and just touches your lip just for a second. And you hear, for just a second, Sato, you hear a and all of the voices, all of the noises you hear, Sato, they stop. They fade away.
Did Sato just drink the souls of the damned?
There's a rumbly kind of feeling in your stomach there. There's this as the stone itself. You kind of see as it slips back down in the glass there, Sato. You can see the bottom of it, the part of the edges of it is kind of chipped off on one side, and you can see that there is a very obvious mark, some kind of symbol on the bottom of the stone, kind of coming through, like underneath the surface, so to speak. It's very faint, Sato. It's kind of like a red. It's almost like a real deep red, real thin lines, some kind of a symbol that you can see kind of since the surface of this crystal has been cleaned off from the alcohol. And now you can kind of make it out a little bit more. You feel uneasy, Sato. I'd like you to roll a con save for me, please, sir.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
16.
16. So, with a little bit of focus, just a little, you begin to feel a little bit better. There's still kind of a lingering sense of some kind of presence. It's hard to put your finger on. You've experienced this before, Sato. A long time ago, during a story around a fire, late at night with some comrades of yours, with a higher member of the tribe. Something about the essence and how it needs to cling on to life itself of something. You don't remember the whole story, but now it's gnawing in the back of your mind. You kind of get settle into your spot here a little bit more, and you continue to see Loki climbing up the chimney here for the moment.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wave Tobin over and say, "You want to give me a hand with this little guy?"
Sure. Let's go ahead and try and help him out of here.
And as Tobin comes up, I'm gonna sort of show him my glass and go, just try to cool off your spicy shot there, and I might have done something.
Yeah. Are you okay there? You look like
Yeah,
your color's off a little.
I feel fine.
All right. Well, listen. Maybe we'll try a little bit different of a drink tonight. How about that? We'll go ahead and give y'all something different here. Maybe this was a bad idea. I usually don't break out this kind of stuff, but I figured, maybe we should get your friend out of the chimney first here, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, let's get him out. I'm gonna take the stone out again, and I'm gonna
Sure.
rub it off on the bearskin rug again,
Sure.
which is getting stained with all kinds of shit. It's my little cleaning towel.
It's really cold, Sato. The stone is really cold.
Yeah,
But-
I'll be like,
but-
opposite.
It's not that noticeable to you right now. Like, it's not as noticeable as it once was to you. It's cold, but it's fine.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll put it back in
Sato
its bag
did eat
for
the
now.
souls of the damned.
All right. So you put it back in your pouch with
Yeah,
dirt
we'll put
and
it back in
ash.
the pouch.
Okay, and you tie it up, kind of tie it up on the top in a knot.
Yeah, in a nice sort of, not too tight, but yeah.
Perfect. And you kind of okay. So you have it there on your side, Sato. Still cold. You can kind of see your breath a little bit. It doesn't really bother you. It's normally something like this might, but you're from a place where this kind of weather is, this temperature is not that bad.
Yeah. I just gonna say it to him. See, I told you it was a ice cooling whiskey stone.
Who would have known that the first death we would have had would have been from the party tank?
Okay,
I'd be like-
so
Everything
real
but
quick,
his
It worked
own
like a charm.
stupidity.
this
Yeah.
is a J thing. This is a J thing. I just need to point out, PSA to anybody in the future listening to this, okay? Do not put crystals in water, in alcohol, in milk, anything like that, okay? Crystals are not gemstones. They're not as hard. They're soft. A lot of them are water soluble and very, very toxic. Don't do
True.
this, you guys.
Yeah, don't
Do not do
do this.
it.
This is
And
bad.
if you see a 90-foot worm with like vicious fangs,
Yeah.
please walk the other way.
Yeah, don't do what Lyric does and punch it to death. Don't try. It's,
Exactly.
Like every part of like my normal, reasonable human being, you said the word crystal and I immediately just like, oh my god.
it's hilarious.
You
Okay.
know, honestly though, I would figure this is something Sato would do in real life.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm
I
pointing
mean, I
it out
wanted-
right now.
it's
Don't
funny.
ever put crystals
I
in
wanted
your
a cold
alcohol, guys.
drink.
It
Now,
is
if your
hilarious.
crystal, it works like a whiskey stone. I mean,
Okay, whiskey stones are made out of stone, which are harder than crystals. They're not as soft as crystals, and they're
whiskey
made
stone
out
is
of
different.
they're
Yeah.
actually made out of granite, and granite's not water soluble. So
Very true.
Nice. Okay. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and go back to Loki here real quick, and then we're gonna take
Yeah.
a break in just a minute here. But
So
Loki,
I'll tell Tobin to grab. Well,
Yeah.
first I'll yell. I go, Did you get those raspberries?
They're stuck. But I'll
they
get
seem to
them.
be- yeah, they seem to be kind of like you can definitely grab the corner, and Loki, just as he kind of starts to reach his hands up to you. Do you want to go ahead and pop that thing off there? You said yes.
Yes.
All right, it's yours. You have a small brown leather sack, Loki. Seems to have a knot tied in the top of it. It's
Please tell me this isn't another sack with another cursed stone in it.
it's probably about the size of your arm, Loki. The sack. So small sack is probably wrong, but it's pretty small. You could probably fit it underneath your arm if you wanted.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say at this point, Loki, if you want, you can come back down the fireplace here if you want, or you can continue to try and travel up.
I think I'm gonna reach into the bag and try to get a raspberry.
You're gonna get a raspberry. All right. So you're gonna untie the bag there where you're standing.
Yep.
All right, Sato, you see him kind of standing there, kind of like it's hard to see from where you're at there, but you can like look up there. Roll a perception check for me, Sato.
All right.
See what happens here. This is fun. 24. Very nice rolls. So you see him kind of just barely enough light, Seda. You can make out that Loki has grabbed something. He's opening it, fidgeting him with something. Do you at all want to intervene or stop him?
I'm gonna look at Tobin and say, "You grab one hoof, I'll grab the other, and we'll just give him a quick little yank down."
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just killed Chris with my laughter. All right. Let me see. Loki. You are... Okay, Sato. Roll a athletics check for me, sir. And I will do the same for Toblin. Oh, I rolled a 4. What'd you get?
Oh, natural
Natural
20.
20. That's great, actually. Okay, so as Toblin and Sato each grab a hoof, and we begin to pull, Toblin loses his grip and kind of it slides out, and Sato, you get all of the pull force. As Loki, I'm sorry, sir. You are. Let's make a strength save for me, Loki.
Strength save?
Strength save, yeah. Roll a strength save. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. It's gonna have to be pretty. It's gonna have to be like a nat 20 or something.
Yeah, there's no way. Where's
Please be a natty one.
That'll be hilarious if you get a nat 20.
Nope.
So, just as you begin to untie the knots, Loki, you feel a pulling on your left hoof and leg, and you just start to be pulled down this chimney as all the stone and the rocks and the cobble all around you begin to fly in one direction. And you can feel your body kind of being dragged down this chimney, a little bit of scraping on your arm as you kind of hit the ground of the chimney here, kind of landing, more or less on your feet, or hooves rather. With Sato and Toblin in front of you. Toblin kind of laying on his butt, sitting on his butt rather on the floor, seemingly slipping off of you as he was trying to help.
All right, we're gonna sort of escort him out of the pit so his hoofs stop burning, and then.
At this point, Loki, you're beginning to see Sato's here. You can see Sato and you can see Toblin, and the room is starting to get light back up to you. It's almost like you were in a different phase or something of this place. But now you seem to be coming back into the reality that you knew as being reality.
Oh crap! What about my raspberries? We'll quickly look back at the bag.
You have a brown sack here with you.
Yeah, so it's gonna be what did you find, little guy?
Sato, you instantly notice there are red stains all over this sack.
I'm gonna say, let's take a look inside.
It's raspberry jam, guys.
So Toblin looks up at you, Sato, from a sitting position, and looks over at the sack, and his eyes get real big. And he says, "Wait, please stop!" And that's where we're gonna take a break.
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
What does Toblin know?
Well,
Right.
so much for what the fuck is up with that tonight.
I know. We kind of sorry. The organic
No,
stuff
this
is
is
always
great.
really great. So
No, it's great.
yeah.
Alex, I hate
Yes.
to ask, but
No.
check the mail. I have something in the
Great.
mailbox I very much.
I just got you the thing you wanted from the mailbox.
No, that was yesterday. What's in the mailbox that I want?
Mail comes every day.
Except Sunday.
Actually,
Sunday.
sometimes depending on what type of. So,
Damn.
please go.
All right,
now.
you're back.
I'll also be right back.
Hey, Ree, you probably want to put up your break screen. I don't think you really want 5 minutes of that on your screen.
What do you mean? Of what?
The corn candle.
It's corn.
No, it's hairy and no.
You have them. What'd you do with them? Or
You know, I don't mind him shoving himself up underneath my chin, but I do mind how much he tickles my chin and neck and face in general. Fluffy, you are too damn fluffy. Someone take away Riggs' thunder ride.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
I like it. It was a dark and stormy night. On a road just like this. On a night just like this. I can't remember.
I forgot what's that from.
I should remember it. It's from Pee-wee. It's from like Pee-wee's.
Oh, that's right, Pee-wee's Big
Something.
Adventure.
Yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That movie's great.
It is great. It's probably one of the best from back then, man. I really do believe that.
It was.
It's very good. Right up there with UHF, man. UHF is so good.
Yeah.
It's another
UHF?
diamond that
Weird
nobody
Al.
remembers. UHF with Weird Al Yankovic.
Is that like, is UHF abbreviated, or is that just what it's called?
It's like for the TV frequency, UHF. So one of these nights, you guys, nights, please humor me and sit down and watch UHF with me.
Not unless I learn more about what the fuck it is.
Trust me, it's not weird or anything.
Well,
it's very
Weird
fun.
Al.
The fact that you
It's
need
Weird
to-
Al.
The fact you need to feel the need to say that makes me suspicious.
So you know
No,
Weird Al
it's
Weird Al,
Yankovic is,
you're
right?
It's safe. It's actually safe enough that I would probably be fine with letting like a kid watch it. Like it's actually not bad.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just funny.
Weird Al's humor is just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I love Weird Al, dude. I grew up listening to Weird Al.
His shit is pretty good.
I remember when he did Amish Paradise and it blew up.
You guys ever
Except
ever
bigger,
heard
heavier.
of Rock Dog?
What is it?
Rock Dog.
Rock Dog.
Yes, it's a cartoon.
I have not.
Okay, so
I've heard of J Rock.
The only
It's
thing
a-
my brain can think of is Punk Dog from Markiplier.
Rock Dog is actually a comic book from I believe Taiwan, which is much different than the movie. But the movie, it's about this dog who grew up on a mountain, banned from music, and he learns about music and he decides he's going to go to the city and learn to be a rock and roll star. You guys, the basic premise of this movie is that a guy anime magics a guitar and cures cannibalism in a bunch of wolves.
What?
That sounds like
So
a good story.
the village he's from, he's a sheepdog. He guards sheep. That's what he's supposed to do, right? And his dad's really good at it, and he's not. But there's wolves that want to come eat the sheep. But guys, this is about anthropomorphic animals. They're people. Like, the fact that the wolves want to eat these guys is kind of cannibalistic, right? Right? Like, that's cannibalism.
Yeah.
And he learns rock music from a cat who's voiced by Eddie Izzard.
Oh, nice. That's excellent.
I can't make this up. So there's this whole thing about, oh, he's got to save his village and he needs to like honor his family and find his voice and like find his power.
That's
But
awesome.
then there's this other story about this kid from the country going to the city and making it big as a rock star. wild, and I love it. It's actually a really cute movie. It's great, but it can't.
We still haven't watched Beavis and Butthead do the multiverse yet.
Oh my god, no.
I've heard it's supposed to be good. I've got it. I've got it downloaded, but I haven't watched it yet.
He's just been here.
Look at Fluffy.
That seems to be like the best spot in the house.
He thinks he is a little baby, and periodically he demands to be held.
I do.
The black void.
Oh my god.
Void.
So what is that? A sack of flour on top of you? Like,
Look at him flicking his tail.
And then down
Because
there.
I've been brushing your butt.
I don't know if y'all can
Oh,
see him. Yeah,
Cats
there's,
don't have owners, they have servants.
there's
No.
Jason.
He is beautiful.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Look at
he's a
Briggs.
beautiful kitty. Yep.
Briggs. He just lets me do this.
I know, it's insane.
It's
Look
the
at
main
him, he doesn't
goat.
even care. He's like, it's
He's
fine.
mildly irritated, but that's about it. And he'll tolerate this for quite a while.
Look at him.
You are big. Do you know this?
He's
Is everybody
really big.
back?
Do, do, do,
Thought you did.
Ding dong, ding dong.
I want to know what's gonna happen to Loki, man.
Oh.
Hi, Fluff. Come here. Ugh. He's the only cat I've ever known that does not mind being held like a little baby. Yeah!
That is awesome.
It's the Maine Coon. That is apparently like a breed trait. It's just being super fucking chill.
Yeah, he's huge.
And
I
big.
think it's just male cats in general.
No, no.
Like,
Maine
my
Coon
boys-
especially.
Because my boys are pretty.
Jamie. If it's uncomfortable, he protests mildly. But that's about
Right.
it.
There's this like, Mom,
No, Fluffy doesn't even move. Not
Bruce,
for like
let
a
me-
minute or two.
Bruce will let me put him upside down too.
Can you just pick him up and just have him dangle there for like a solid
Harley
minute?
Harley can. Harley can carry him all over the house like that. Or he gets mad at her.
Are
He
you
don't put
miss-
up with my shit.
Are you reaching your limit, Fluff? Are you cranky?
Hey, Stan.
His biggest problem, Riggs, is he wants
Yeah.
to growl and growl like a cranky
Oh.
angry cat, but
Yeah.
he's so high pitched. It's just this that is
That's fine.
not intimidating at all. Ugh, but yeah, I reached his limit. He's gone.
You asleep?
Alright, is everybody back?
oh no.
Sound off. We have not heard from
One, two.
Sato. Sato and Artok. Y'all there?
Yeah, I'm back.
Bad.
Why sad?
Alec Walker.
What is it? Oh.
I know, this would be
Are
cool. Like, we
you-
Okay,
rocked it
sorry,
out,
I'm
wouldn't
back.
it?
Would it?
Are you seriously
It would.
headbanging to the tavern music?
It'd be cool if we
Jamie?
rocked this out, I'm telling you.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Hey, Rage, you want to see something funny?
Yeah.
Did you know that the high school I teach at has merch?
Really?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah,
They
mine
have
has
merch?
Mine has
Wow. That's kind of cool.
Sponsored merch.
Yeah.
You can get their like t-shirts
Hey.
and sweats and stuff at Walmart.
My
Really?
local Walmart has them.
Wow, that's insane. That's kind of cool.
Get like rope blankets.
At
and
a market
all
I think we had
street.
similar. I don't know. I can't remember. We
Well,
had like
there
a
is a
school store. but
store.
that was-
They have a store inside the school. It's right next door to my classroom.
Man,
I
that's
should,
crazy.
I should get you at some point when I have excess funds. I should get you guys T-shirts.
Yeah, dude.
I would
I'd rock
love a
that.
Mojo t-shirt.
All right, is
I
everybody
want
back?
one that says "I bleed black."
Yep.
Nice, nice. I bleed black.
That's the thing.
No,
No, that's the thing.
Really?
Our school colors are black and white.
That's cool.
And the crosstown rivals are red and white. So
should have a big orc.
they have T-shirts that say "I bleed black" because red is the rival color.
Used
Gotcha,
to be until there were some people who fussed over the legality of it. That there were no red and white stop signs because those are the colors of the rival school.
That happened while we were in high school. A girl ran the stop sign and she got a ticket for it, and she fought it because it wasn't red, it was black, and they replaced them because she won that.
Actually, I remember when I took driver's ed at here in the same town as the school. In the law, they told us stop signs could either be red and white or black and white.
What?
It was taught in our driver's ed locally.
Now,
But
okay,
she
so here's
she
the
fought
question.
it, and so they were taken down and they auctioned them off at a football game or something.
They
What
kept
happens?
one. They
What
kept one
happens
for the
to
school
tourists? You got your town
It's
says like
only
fuck
on the
tourists?
school
Only it was
campus
only
itself.
on campus. It was only in the parking lots and on campus that
Oh,
the
yeah,
black
that's
stop
fine.
signs were there.
Yeah,
They
I was just
replaced
gonna
them all
say.
with red stop signs because a girl fought her ticket when she ran the red
She
light.
ruined it. She ruined
ran
the fun.
ran the stop
So
sign.
here's a question. Does a stop sign have to have the word stop on it in order for
Yes.
people to stop?
Yes, and it has to be an octagon shape. Like there's a whole bunch of laws about it.
Well, yeah, octagon shape and red color. But
This
does
is a
it
No,
necessarily
it-
need
my
to
dad
have the
did
word
give me.
stop on it?
In
It
PA,
has
if
to be the
it's-
sign, I believe.
If it's on the ground, like a white marking with stop, it's treated as a stop sign, and you can get a ticket if you roll through it.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
they
painted on
they
the
had
street,
black
yeah.
stop signs at Permian. It was cool until the city.
Kinda
got onto
neat.
them.
No, that wasn't
no.
a city thing. It was literally a girl. Like she went around school bragging about it. I got out of that ticket because the stop signs aren't red.
Technically, he's right.
Yeah. But they did keep
Right,
one
yeah.
of them. I'll take a picture of it sometime and show it to y'all because it's in the school store, just hanging up.
They auctioned off the rest of them, and a whole bunch of like old money people who went to Permian bought them up.
For quite a bit of money.
Oh yeah, they went for a lot of money.
All right.
Those things had been there for decades. Anywho.
Are we all back?
Yeah, is everybody here? Okay. Nice. All right.
Find
Before
out what
we-
happened to Loki.
Yeah. So Toblin stops everyone, or rather, yells. Let me. He says, please, stop, please. Please, don't untie that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how sober am I?
You're probably maybe a 4 now. You come down quite a bit.
Okay.
Hazel just gives a questioning back.
You are too. You're coming back to Hazel.
Damn.
Before we actually, I should say, Hazel, you are, down on all fours at the moment, and you are looking at the face of a really agitated, sheep.
Wizard.
I should have different music playing. This is not right, but it should be very funny actually. And as you stand up, Hazel, you begin to see that the sheep in front of you begin to change of shape, and the agitated sheep that in front of you it becomes the agitated form of Artok. As
Aw,
you
man.
also begin to regain your shape.
So yeah, I
I
just come
missed
up.
the sheep.
I come up a little woozy, and I'm just like, why do I keep hallucinating? I'm not
funny.
gonna have fun tomorrow.
Why can't the
That's
bard
fine.
hold his liquor? Like, let's ask that question.
Actually, this is the only time I've been drunk so far. So
Yeah, so Toblin goes back over, looks over at Loki. Please, man, never thought I'd have to have this conversation. Maybe we should
we're
sit
ready.
down.
I'm going to look at the bag I'm holding. just decide that I no longer want this, and I'm gonna toss it at Sato.
Yeah. Do you want to catch it?
Why would you
All right,
give
I'll
that
catch
to
it.
Sato?
All right, Sato. The bag is pretty heavy. Probably, maybe not very heavy. Probably like 9-ish pounds-ish, something like that. It's up to you. You have the floor.
I'm gonna show it to Toblin
Yeah.
and ask him, what do you think? I heard some, I don't know, guttural / screaming, grunting sounds coming from up the chimney earlier. I believe you heard them too.
I did.
And then this cloak flew down, which seems to be fireproof, helping our little buddy there crawl around in fire. And now he finds this bag. So who the fuck's up your chimney, and what the hell's in this bag?
I think Loki found a little pouch as well before.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Man, I could tell you a little bit of what I know. I don't know anything about that sound we heard. Nothing at all. Like that was unexpected, to say the least. As well as that cloak that fell down. No idea what that was all about. Did anybody check to see if there was like a pouch or anything, or something maybe wrapped up by that like in that cloak? Did anybody look around the fire real well, and he kind of looks around? Doesn't see that there seems to be anything there. He says that pouch there, Sato, as a matter of fact, is mine. Just didn't expect anybody to find my little spot. Kind of looks over at Loki, gives you a little smirk. I suppose it's my fault. You would have never crawled up there if I wouldn't have given you that stuff.
So I'm still holding the bag. I'm like, so what are you hiding up the chimney there, Toblin?
The only thing that I'm really hiding up there is my, I'll call it my adventuring gear, for lack of a better way to put it. I ask that you please do not open that bag, though, friend.
And I go to Loki. Did you see anything else up there, like a charred, dead body, or?
I honestly didn't see much other than that ledge.
Pretty
Now
empty.
that I've sobered up a little bit, I mean, I could go take a look again, but I didn't notice anything human shaped.
Yeah, if you got your wits about you, maybe take a quick peek, because we heard something scream, and I don't know if it just burned to death or if it got away. Might be worth a look.
Did it sound like an intelligent creature? I mean, to me, it just sounded like, I don't know. It could have been, but it could have been an animal.
Well,
I mean, God, I don't know.
I mean, there could be a fried raccoon up there for all we know, too, but might be good. But what raccoons wear red cloaks with satchels?
Good question. Good question.
Hey Reese, did the rest of us notice this conversation happening?
I would say, yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Someone say fried raccoon?
I'm gonna like kind of hear, and like I heard Toblin ask like very definitively, please don't open that bag.
Yeah.
And at that point, that's when I'm gonna stand up.
Perfect.
And I kind
All
of
right.
walk over and be like, okay, what's going on over here? And like my normal happy-go-lucky is just a little bit more serious than normal. Like, remember, I like sketchy people, y'all. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over here and be like, guys, maybe we don't need to investigate the chimney while it's still on fire. And like, come on, Sato. I mean, can this wait till tomorrow?
I was
Come on,
gonna
man.
say,
Toblin's been great at this. Maybe we should just give him his stuff back.
Does Tobin even want his bag back? He hasn't asked for it
Oh,
back.
please.
He just told me not to open it.
Yes, please. I would love to go ahead and put that in a more secure location, I think.
Tell me exactly what's inside, and I'll give it back to you.
Oh, my phone. It's
Wait,
my.
does Toblin, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, does Toblin still technically have to tell the truth right now?
Technically, he does. Yes. That's why I rolled.
But you
Okay.
can also sort
Okay.
it a little bit.
So, perhaps I should make some food for everybody first, and we can all sit down, have a nice big meal, and I'll be happy. I'll just discuss maybe some of the contents of the bag. We can go over a little bit of what I know, maybe this and that. But what do you say? What do you say to that?
I'll hang on to the bag for now, then, and just remember, every minute that passes, my curiosity is gonna get stronger.
Oh, no.
Can I try something?
So
Actually,
Yeah.
Freaks, I would like
Yeah.
to grab you in the Wister room real quick.
yeah, okay.
I have an idea.
All right, yeah, we'll be right back, real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really want to try something. Hopefully it works.
Oh yeah. What's in the bag?
No, Loki. Bag.
All right.
Okay, so can I try something?
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna go over to Sato in an attempt to persuade him from his wily ways. And I'm going to say, look, Sato, we have no reason not to trust Toblin at this point. He has housed us, he has fed us, we're staying here for free. He has given us a lot of drinks on the house. Please, just hand him the bag and trust that it's nothing nefarious. And I would actually like to try to attempt to persuade him, unless you think that's not narratively sound.
Man, I don't know. It really depends on where Sato's going with this. Sato, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna say, yeah. Don't worry. Me and Tobes here, we're tight. We're tight.
Yeah, we're fine, Hazel.
We're tight. I'm just curious. I mean, I look at Tobe and I don't see any reason for you not to disclose what's in here to us.
What do you think, Sato? Like a big, huge plate full of food for you, my friend. A nice big stack of bacon. I'll give you some really good ale from the back. Stuff I haven't even opened up yet. And then you just kind of give me the sack back, and I'll go ahead and put it somewhere a little bit more safe, probably, than in back in that fireplace. That was a dumb idea in the first place.
I'm gonna say, do you just not want everyone else to hear? I'm gonna say we can walk up to the bar and you can just whisper it to me if you want.
Well, he kind of gets close to you, kind of leans in. It's not me that I'm worried about. Kind of leans back out.
Could I read his lips?
Where are you standing? Yes.
Okay.
Yep. With your stuff. Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. But Sato, you are in control, my friend. Like 100% in control right now of the situation.
Yeah.
So
Can we hear
I'm
this?
actually gonna hang on to the bag just for now, but I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna say, don't worry, Toby, I'm not gonna open this, but I just wanna feel it, get a good, spend some time just sort of getting a really good grasp of the weight and the feel of it. I'm not gonna open it though. I just wanna.
He cuts in and says, all right, it's fine. It's I shouldn't speak of these things. Forbidden.
You want to write it down?
Can we hear this from where we're standing or sitting?
I would say you can hear certain parts. Like you're hearing this probably because Toblin gets loud.
Can I do something?
Sure.
As discreetly as possible, I'd like to cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh, who are you doing it on?
Well, it's kind of a concentration spell, so
Okay.
it's here. Let me link it.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I don't know why that went twice.
It's long as fuck, though.
Yeah,
God.
so
You can read thoughts of certain creatures.
you can cast that you see within 30 feet. So it's just on me, but as long as I'm looking at Toblin and he's within range, which I think he should be.
All right, Fries. Please follow me to the Whisper Room, sir.
Okay.
Oh no.
Sneaky fries.
Oh yeah.
Had to ooch a little closer to reach Toblin.
No, 30 feet. He's got room. I think he's good.
Man,
Oh no,
that
is
just
Lyric
changed the course of the night.
is Lyric intimidated?
Oh no.
Okay, let's read this. Bree, you okay?
I am
Are you
lost ever.
Are you hiding? There is
I
no
lost my
Ree,
camera 'cause I
only
went
blanket.
What do you?
Oh, you guys, look at her.
Crash. Play hard, crash harder.
Look.
I did.
Oh.
Well, since she's out.
Is that the...
God.
Sato, what the fuck? Why? Hooray!
So I look at Sato and I just say, Sato, I strongly suggest you give him back the sack.
Wait, what did he see?
Trust me on this one.
Okay. Wow, I'm assuming you're using some of your like wizardly hocus pocus stuff here to get that thought.
Why would you assume that? As I have
don't
my
know, he
open book in
asked-
front of me.
All right, I'm gonna say Toblin. I'm gonna look him right in the eye. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put my
sure.
hand, I'm gonna put my big like massive hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna go. Me and you gonna have to have a talk later, and I'm gonna hand him the bag.
He takes it, kind of looks up at you, realizing that you had a lot of power there in your hand, and you gave it back to him. And he kind of looks up at you and smiles and says, "Indeed, friend, a lot to talk about."
I'm gonna say if you ever need like a hand defending that kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure I have superpowers now.
God.
That's awesome, dude.
From the best I can tell, I just absorbed some kind of magical superpower, so I'm probably like invincible or something.
Your curse is what you are.
Yeah. No, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Listen, we'll talk about this later. I promise. I'll clear some stuff up for you. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put this somewhere where it's a little bit more safe. Kind of goes.
I'm going to walk out of the chimney and dust myself off.
Yeah, and you're like ashy and stuff.
I kind of loud out to everybody. You know, I can't help but notice that no one really stopped me from going into a chimney.
I was distracted in my defense.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna untie the cloak that's like covering him like a baby's bib, kind of like he's short, so it probably covers like right down to past his knees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I had you covered, buddy.
I just look at Loki and I say, I usually let old people do what they want in their old age, or else they'll get upset and cranky. So.
Oh my God.
Can I attempt something, Riggs?
Sure.
Can I attempt to sneak in the back? See where Toblin goes?
Sure, let me... So Loki was brushing off real quick before...
Sure,
is there anything else? Loki, you were kind of recovering here after seeing this entire conversation here. And for some reason, Loki, in the back of your mind, you keep remembering this little slip of parchment that you... that said that I must not forget, I must never forget. It keeps popping up into your head in the midst of all of this stuff that you just went through.
Where is that parchment? Can I figure that out? Can I look into it hard?
Yeah. I believe you have it on yourself, on your person somewhere. It's like rolled up.
Where would I put it?
It was with my drum when you had it.
Yeah.
I guess I would have left it in my pack. That would be upstairs.
Yeah.
That does bother me, though.
You've forgotten something, you know. You wrote yourself kind of a message to not forget, but you've forgotten what you were trying not to forget. So, but at least you have something to remind you that you've forgotten something, right? So, in a weird kind of way, Loki, you're still holding on to this kind of thread, and there's hope in that, and you can sense it deep down. There's hope in that, as you kind of get a sense that something's trying to come to the surface, almost.
I guess as everybody else is talking, I'm gonna go upstairs because this is bothering me now.
Y'all, guys, why don't we all sit back down and do another round and see if we can't figure out some more stuff about each other? Come on.
Yeah, and you guys all see Loki start to head upstairs. Azel, as Loki heads upstairs, you're gonna heading to the back here, back behind the couch here, and around the fireplace to the door. As Toblin begins to kind of goes through the door and kind of closes it behind him, and you hear
Hey, Reed, real quick.
Yes.
Since Sato just walked past me to go back to the table, can I still do the thing that I was gonna do?
Oh yes. Please. Lyric. Please roll a sleight of hand check. $14. All right. Give me a couple of minutes, Lyric.
Okay.
And I will get with you.
That's perfectly fine.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go sit back down at the table too, but like
Yeah.
mind Sato as I go to do it.
Definitely.
Okay.
I love this. All right. Azel, you go around the couch here, around the corner of the couch, and you hear, if I can move your character for you, and you hear a click on the other side of the door. You can proceed if you'd like. The floor is
Brian.
yours, my friend. Yeah,
Yeah, give me a second.
yeah, you got it.
Um, I'm going to hang around the door and I'm going to wait for Toblin to come out.
Okay, you're not going to go through?
Well, if I heard the click, I would assume he locked the door. I'm
Well,
not
I
even gonna
should
try.
probably have. Well, the door's shut.
I will very discreetly try it.
The handle is loose. The door is not locked.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Ooh. All right, invisibility it is. Let's find a good mark for you for invisibility. Let's choose that.
I will also roll a stealth check because, you know, sound is still a factor.
Invisibility. Target wearing anything. Blood. Person ends. This is awesome, dude. Good stuff. All right. You said you'd like to roll a stealth. You'd like to kind of get stealthy. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, and we'll go ahead and use that for your movement. And this is the wrong music. Let me give us something better.
My stealth is so high, you guys. Ah,
Same.
damn it. It's a +8, so I rolled a 7. No, a 6, my bad. But I'm also invisible, so...
It's 14's good. All right, Hazel. I'm gonna go ahead and. To your left, Hazel, you see there's a kitchen full of odds and ends, baking supplies, corn, cone. There's some meat there. There's some bacon. Looks like it's a big piece of meat, kind of like laying in front of you. Pieces carved off of it. Eggs in the side over here. There's a fire lit with a couple like kettles on top. So in the corner, there's a very large fire. You can see there's a very large kettle on that. Kind of a stack of goods beside it. There's a little chest underneath the table, right here. That you can see. There's a little chest, and then there's also stairs that leading down to seems to be a basement.
Yeah, so I see the chest. I take note of it. I'm not going to do anything yet. But I'll remember that that chest is there. And you said stairs to the basement?
Yes.
Let me go down those.
All right. Give me 1 second here. I did not anticipate this, so just give me 1 second.
I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not just being, like...
No, this is
sneaky
great.
For the sake
This
of being
is
sneaky.
actually fantastic. I've been waiting for you guys to do this for a while. All right. Let me grab... One second, bud. All right, Izzle, you're in the basement currently. Around you, it's pretty dark down here as well. There are a couple of candles lit. I don't have it on the map here, but there's enough dim light to kind of make your way around. The many boxes and barrels and crates and empty sacks and things scattered throughout the area here. What you see is a stone floor very nicely cut stone floor. Seemingly to you, Azel, this doesn't look like it would be some kind of a foundation. Like this is way too nice, way too uppity. Way too precisely cut and such out of nice stone to just be laid as some kind of a basement for foundation for a building, right? To your eyes,
Right.
First thing you notice is that this whole area seems to be, out of place in a way. And stacked, there are many things stacked everywhere, goods, food, everything. Something else you notice, and you can go ahead and make your way down the hall here a little if you'd like. You did roll pretty high stealth, so I'll let you go a little bit. You get to the side of the wall here, and you notice that the wall itself, there's a bunch of crates and stuff moved away from the wall. There's also there's like wood piled in the corner. There just seems to be just stuff everywhere down here. And I'll go ahead and open up I don't know how much you want to walk around down here. I'll give you like in game. I'll give you like maybe 5 minutes of absolute free roaming without having any issues, and then any time after that, we'll go ahead and move the story along. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I see to my left. I see to my right.
Yeah. Do you want me to? I can just open this up for you if you want.
Yeah.
No reason to hide it.
No Toblin, huh?
Yeah. You
Bree, he's in the basement. You need to move your camera.
You seem to be looking around in here, Azel, and it doesn't seem to be a sign of Toblin. But just as you round the corner here, and I'll say like right there, maybe, if you want to move your guy.
Oh,
And I would say, no worries. You hear a loud sound, Azel. I would say roll a stealth check for me, real quick. Again, another stealth check.
Ooh. Please be high. There we go.
Oh shit! All right. All right, Azel. I'm gonna move you.
Go ahead.
So you kind of hear a weird sound, Azel. It's kind of a grindy sound. And just over your shoulder, you hear footsteps. And Toblin walks by. Anything you'd like to do? Just let him go. Let him walk up.
I'll let him go for now, yeah. Okay, so what I want to try to check out first is I see this chest right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go to that chest.
Sure. All right, and that is where we're gonna cut scenes real quick.
Yep.
All right.
I am
Let
happy.
me-
Paul didn't explain any of this plan to us at all. He just followed him without saying anything, right?
And you guys didn't even see me.
Yep.
We didn't see him leave.
So, Toblin comes back out. He has a pitcher, a really nice, large pitcher in front of him here on the tray, and a little kind of vial sitting on the tray next to it. Has some like really dark green liquid in it. Goes over, sits down next to Artak here, pulls up a bench, which we'll just assume there's one there. Looks over at Trix across the table, and throws Trix the green vial. Just throws it at her. Do you catch it?
I attempt to.
Roll a dex check. If you miss, you die. I'm just kidding. Acid. I'm just playing.
Nice.
Nice. So you catch it, no problem.
I just
You
kind
can
of
see it slosh around.
blink and just.
He says, this is, non-alcoholic. Kind of gives it to you. You just pour it into your drink. You'll love it.
I open it and cautiously kind of sniff.
Yeah, it smells like apples.
Green apples, red
Yeah.
apples.
Green apples.
Do they smell different?
Yeah, they do.
I was gonna
actually.
ask you actually about that.
Yeah, green apples are very tart.
Really?
Um,
I didn't
yes.
know that.
Red apples
That's
are
interesting.
sweet. There's
Huh.
tart apples and sweet apples.
Right, but
I
can
only
you
know Granny
smell
Smith apples.
I
That's
can
interesting.
Guess I've
definitely
never
smell
tried.
the acidic scent
Same.
of a Granny Smith apple.
Crazy. Cool. So, yeah. So it smells fine, Trix.
I'll cautiously sip it. A small sip.
Yeah. You can sip it if you'd like. You can taste it. It's very concentrated. Like you should probably pour this in another drink because it's pretty concentrated. But you can tell it's apple. It's really sweet. There's no weird aftertaste, any effect. You don't feel high or drunk or anything like that. It's very pleasing, very pleasant.
I shrug and dump it in the glass.
All right, you jump it in your glass. You have now a mixture of some really nice strawberry kind of apple drink in front of you. It's very, very nice, very pleasing. And the rest of you, Toblin has put down a mug in front of you and has poured in a very dark liquid. It says, "I'd like to thank you all once again." Sato, cheers, friend. He raises his mug to you.
All right, I'm gonna give him the half-cocked eye, and I'm gonna go, yeah, cheers, and I'm gonna down it.
All right, and you both down it. Everybody kind of looks at one another. There's a hesitation. He kind of looks around the room. Says, Toblin looks around and says, where's Loki and your friend Azel? Where's Loki and Azel? I don't seem to see him here." And that's where we're gonna cut to Loki.
Went upstairs.
And Loki, my friend, you are heading to your room. I
Yes.
imagine. Okay. You're gonna grab your bag. Look through there.
Note.
Look through the note. And I would say that with a little bit of trying, you find it. Loki, you find it rolled up. And you begin to start. You begin to feel. There's a. Something is slowly coming to the surface. There's a vision, Loki, for a second. In front of you, you see a large room. You seem to be standing in the middle of. As soon as you touch this paper, you kind of get this idea. You're looking. You're looking into some kind of large stone. It's like maybe the size of a melon. It's huge, and it's beautiful. It's and as you look in, you can see there's like something inside of it. You can't be sure. It's like a rainbow of colors all around you. You kind of shudder for a second and realize that you're in an inn, but you can't help it. You gotta see deeper. You kind of hold the paper in your hand, Loki. You see to your right there's a cage, Loki, and there's these whimpering sounds coming from it. There's a little form in there with his arms stretched to the sides. And the more you look at it, the more you feel despair. There's elegant clothing. There's some kind of a little creature with elegant clothing. Some kind of a carved belt made out of some kind of wood. There's moss around the bottoms of the feet. And a voice, Loki, rings out over everything else around you, and it says, Now, old friend, let's see what the seer sees. You feel around you, Loki, there are other bodies. There's one off to your left, Loki. It's a large form. Seems to have chains, maybe tied to the bottoms of the ankles, top of the feet. Scratches are along the top of the eyebrows, and before you know it, you realize it's Sato, and he's in some kind of a daze. His eyes have gone white, completely whited over, as he stands there, kind of in a statue form. And you watch Loki as scratches appear on his face and on his leg. As seemingly out of nowhere, there's a scratch that just appears on his face with a little bit of blood starts to trickle down. And your attention is once again averted to the voice that says, "Come on, seer! Don't resist me now." There's another voice, a little voice, Loki, a small voice, fragile, frail. And it says to you, it says, "I know you have to, so I won't resist any longer. But you must not forget. You must never forget." She kind of gives out a sigh. Loki, you have a choice here. You can focus your intent into the crystal and comply with the voice, or you can resist. What would you like to do?
Well, shit. Knowledge is power, so I'm gonna look.
All right. You look into the crystal. There's rolling hills, Loki. It's quite beautiful. There's a village. Tall flowers of sorts. Long stems, very large, thick. Tops of a hill. You can see there are little huts, Loki, made out of like bark, maybe pieces of plant. There's a little meadow down one of the hills where there seems to be a couple of small little forms with wings playing around, dancing around, kind of in the field, maybe chasing an insect or something. You get the sense you're seeing something, some kind of memory, maybe a glimpse into this creature's life, and it's almost a welcoming, warming feeling, Loki. As you step into this land, you feel the breeze brush through your hair, kind of. You can hear kind of a sound as the air moves through the spaces between your horns. Creates kind of an ambience. What would you like to do?
Can I go towards the figures?
You can. They're it's a pretty pleasant place. Lots of hills. The figures are dancing around, Loki. They're little. They look like they're pixies or fairies or something to your eye. And you've seen these before in your travels, but not like this. There seems to be something in the grass moving around with them. And you look down. You can see just like a little mound of dirt, little vases, I don't know, around the mound of dirt, different colors. And the little, there's a smaller form. It seems to be kneeling down, sobbing. In front of it seems to be some kind of a grave or something, which is odd to you, because this is very small. I would say at this moment you hear a scream, Loki, and there's a green flash, and the atmosphere, the blue sky all around you, turns into an orangish hue, and there are loud booms and pops in the distance. You hear more screaming, and instantly you're brought back to this large room, where there seems to be this pixie kind of laid out in front of you with his arms spread across, and you feel a tensing feeling around your neck, as you begin to like gaze deeper into the stone. You hear the voice again, Loki. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Do you comply?
Now I'm concerned. I feel like I'm being used, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm being used for. I'm trying to figure that out, but if I do that, will I help out whatever this thing is? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
All right, great. And with that being said, we're gonna cut back to, and we're not gonna go much longer, you guys, but we're gonna cut back to. I'm sorry, Loki, for doing this to you. Lyric, or rather Talia and Lyric. Poor Talia. Talia, you've been so patient. All of you guys have been great. All right. Talia, man, so much stuff. I'm trying to pull back the reins a little bit here. You feel uneasy, Talia. Something isn't right here. Something wasn't right before you came to the inn, and now it's even worse. There's a beacon is the best way to put it. Coming from coming from beneath the ground, some kind of a weird purple flashing light. You can see it, Talia, for just a second. For just a second, you can see it, and then you keep telling yourself like, "Oh, maybe I just need to get some sleep, or maybe the stuff that I'm drinking is finally affecting me." But there's some kind of a pulling, Talia. As you sit here,
I try to get a.
sure.
How do I do?
Would you like to keep this hidden?
For the moment.
All right, for the moment. Okay. Talia, roll a. Let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and. We're not gonna use a perception check because. Roll an insight check for me. Let's see if we can do it this way, and I'll roll because of that. What'd you get?
My inside
Damn,
plus 8.
4. Wow. Okay.
Plus 8.
Yeah.
Talia, see the ping?
Oh,
Oh,
walk towards.
All right. Yeah, directly underneath you, there is a vibration. can feel underneath your feet, coming up through the floor. It's almost sharp to stand here, Talia, to your feet. It's almost like you're walking on nails. As you get closer to this spot, something isn't right
Oh,
here.
heart.
Ah, it's awesome.
Okay. Well,
It's just
active.
wait. It's changing, Talia.
Uh-oh.
It's changing. It's moving.
That did
Wait.
chase.
It's here.
What?
It's here.
Run over here.
Yeah, and you all watch Talia. She starts to run around, run around here, in the inn, kind of getting a weird vibration right from here now, Talia, from above, actually.
Huh?
Now it's coming from above you. Yeah, very odd, right? Like, why would it do that?
Okay,
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session, boys and girls.
Oh, you monster! I was gonna cast Detect Good and Evil, or Sense Good and Evil. Whatever
That
the hell
is
it's called for me.
probably perfect. That's probably perfect, but we'll wait.
It's
So, Lyric, let me get
Yes.
with you in a second here.
Okay.
Let me just make sure to wrap everything up here. And also, Loki, we'll get back to you too, man. Don't worry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I feel like an
Hazel's
monster.
just invisible, stuck in a basement somewhere.
Uh-huh.
To yourself.
That's what chaotic stupid gets you, man.
This is gonna be so much fun to come back to next time, you guys. Wow.
Yeah, we just gotta wait 2 weeks.
I know. I'm sorry
Bravo.
about that.
What's better is, Azel, you have trapped yourself downstairs in a spooky basement.
No, you know what?
When the next session is a murder mystery, but you just become the
Yep.
victim for the next session.
We're just
You
gonna
became the
continue what
victim
the
for
fuck is
next
up with
session.
that without him.
No. No, it's fine
Foul
because
list.
I'm really
Okay.
glad that y'all
Did you
aren't
check
doing
the
a
feed
session,
area?
next week because I'm
did you-
also out next week. So
know.
if Reeks wasn't out next
The
week,
Halloween,
Yeah, I'm
the
out next
Halloween
week, too.
session is a murder mystery, and Bud, you were alone in a spooky basement. I would just sit on that for a while and just think about it.
I got dark vision. I'm fine. I'm used to dark places.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I fucking love it, you guys.
I think I
Give me so much
somehow
joy.
accidentally hit it. I spell it?
Oh no! You can drag
check
it back on the.
feeds area,
I have checked everything.
like the bottom right corner of the main
I
character
used-
sheet.
I used my last second level spell slot though, so
Oh shit.
Sucks to be you,
No, let me
man.
tell you, Azel, that was really smart using invisibility. Really smart
Bottom
because
right.
there are things that you don't know yet. Let me just say,
I
you
was
made a
ready
good
to
a good
post up
accident, my
for
friend.
Toblin, you guys. I was ready to post up for Toblin.
Nice.
I
That's
was
so
the
cool.
only-
mad.
Hold on. Do we need to say
They
goodbye
know
to
I
the
was gonna
stream?
punch
Oh,
you in
yeah.
the face.
Bye,
You don't
stream.
even
let's say
know.
goodbye to the stream.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.
stream.
Thank you
Bye,
for joining us.
stream.
Bye, stream.